Hello everybody, welcome to Country Boy Cooking again. Oh my gosh, I got you one today you're going to try because it's not expensive. You will want these in your refrigerator at all times. They're so easy to repack even after you eat them all. Refrigerator pickles. Look at this. You're talking about some good stuff. Look at that. I'm talking about fresh ingredients. You know what's in these. Ain't none of that artificial stuff, none of that color, none of that. Fresh. As you'll see in a minute, I love using the English cucumbers, but you can use any kind of cucumber you want. You want to let these pickles stay in the refrigerator for a minimum of 24 hours before you try eating them. Even longer if you can wait. Hey, who can wait though? Hey, I'm going to show all of y'all how easy it is to make refrigerator pickles today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall. Now that you see how delicious they look and how delicious, trust me, they are, let's get down here and let me show you how easy this is to put together. Come on. Alright, it's as simple as this, everybody. I've got some white distilled vinegar here. I've already pre-mixed this. I've got half vinegar and I got half purified water going in. There's no certain amount. It depends on how many pickles you're making. But I got like a quart and a half here. Okay, now that we got our vinegar and water in here, everybody, I'm going to let this go until it simmers a little bit. Then I'm going to set it to the side. I'm not going to add no salt to this yet. I'm going to add the salt to my quart jars so I'll know exactly what I got in them. Now, if you want to ask Marshall, why are you even heating that up if you're not going to put no salt in it to dissolve? Because, everybody, you want it real good and heated up. I ain't talking about boiling hot. You want to get it real good and heated up so when you pour it in your jars with all your spices and salt, it'll bring out the flavor in them. Okay, it's starting to come to a light simmer, so I'm going to set this aside. What I like using for my pickles is these English cucumbers because the seeds are smaller and the skin is not as thick. But hey, use any kind of cucumber you want, but I love these English cucumbers for this. I'm going to be making spears out of this. Let's do it. So I'm going to cut off the ends. Then I'm going to get my jar over here. I'm looking about how high they are, so I'm going to cut them about half in two. Now I'm simply going to split them down the middle like this. Turn them on their edge and split them one more time. See that? That's what we're looking for, the spears. Now I'm going to do the rest of these right quick and I'll be right back. And here's where we got them. Had a few ends I had to chop off, to make them fit the jars, so you can just make rings out of those. Alright, let's set these aside. Now it's time to pack our jars, everybody. I've got 3 quarts out here. Like I say, I'm going to do a lot more of this today besides this. I'm going to can some of them. But these right here are refrigerated pickles. Also remember to refrigerate your cucumbers before you make this. That'll help them stay crispy. Alright, the next part is just as simple as the first. Y'all, we're going in with 1 tablespoon of this canning salt in each quart. So let's put that in. 1 for that one, and the third one. Like I say, I'm going to show y'all 3 of them. I got a lot more to do besides this. Okay, next y'all, this right here is the main thing right here. Minced up garlic. I'm going to put a good tablespoon in each one of them. By the way, I do this fresh minced. I don't buy that jar stuff. I tried that jar stuff one time, everybody, and it tasted bland to me, so I minced my own. That's the real deal. 1 tablespoon in each jar. Now we're going in with coriander seeds. I'm going to put 1 teaspoon in each jar. Hey, remember, the recipe for this will be at the end of this video. Just check it out. It's so easy to do this. These spices make these pickles absolutely fantastic. I had to experiment around a little bit to get them just like I like them. Now I'm going to show you how I like them. Next, I'm going in with 1 teaspoon of mustard seed in each one of them. 1 teaspoon. Hey, we're almost done with this, trust me. Now, when I make dill pickles, I make fresh dill pickles. Now, I love using this fresh stuff. Y'all use the fresh if you can. If you can find it, use it. If you can't, you can use dill seed. But I love this fresh. I'll put a little handful in each one of them. Stem and all, it don't matter. Get it in there. Press that stuff down in there. I like putting all of my seasonings and spices at the bottom, everybody. That way when I shake them up, it gets everywhere, but it don't get everywhere when you're trying to pick them pickles out. I got some bay leaves here, everybody. I'm going to put 1 bay leaf in each one of these. Why, Marshall? Because that bay leaf will really help those pickles stay crunchy. Last but not least, I'm putting 1 teaspoon of these dehydrated onions in it. Now you can put fresh, but I like these dehydrated because I don't want them to have a big time onion taste. I want it to be the secondary taste. 1 teaspoon going in. All right, now that's all the spices. See that? See that? I got it all in there. All three of them. One thing I do like to do is when I got a lot of spices like that in there, I like getting that lid, shaking it up. Get them all incorporated together. Shake them boys up. Now we're simply going to get our cucumbers back over here and we're going to pack them. Just get them in there. I like laying the jar over to the side a little bit and laying them in there. Just like that. Get them full just like that, stacking them in there. Y'all, this is so easy to do. And let me tell you something. These things right here are a gift that keep on giving. What do you mean, Marshall? When you eat all those pickles out of there, and get you some more English cucumbers, slice them out like I showed you, put them back in that old brine. Hey, you can do that 3 or 4 times and it still be real good. So I can go ahead and tell you 4 English cucumbers is perfect for 3 quarts. Now with my little circles, I'm going to fill in. Make sure to get them little boys in there too. Every bite counts, everybody, because these things are delicious. All right, now I've got my little funnel. We're going to fill them all up with this vinegar and water solution. Let's fill them up. Bring them over here. You got to be careful because they're going to be hot now. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to shake it down, make sure we ain't got no air bubbles anywhere. And I also like turning them upside down and shaking that goodness down in them pickles. See it going down in there? Oh, yeah. This is where your salts and everything's going to dissolve right here in your pickles. That way I know exactly what I got in each jar. Let's just shake, shake, shake. Shaking that goodness down into it. See it? Going down in it? That's what you want. And there we have it, everybody. Refrigerator dill pickles. Now, these are the dill pickles you keep in your refrigerator. But you can go ahead and can them too if you want to in a water bath. But I love leaving them in the refrigerator and skipping that part because we eat these things all the time. It's the gift that keeps on giving because even after you eat all your cucumbers out of this, you slice up some more in there for 3 or 4 times. And I'm telling you, they're just as good. Let them stay in your refrigerator a minimum of 24 hours now. It's going to be hard. Or up to a week before you even try them. But hey, if we can't wait, we always go for the 24-hour thing. Hey, give them a try. They're real good. Makes you feel good knowing you know what's going in your food. None of that artificial preservative stuff. Nothing but fresh ingredients. Y'all try these. Thank you for watching me today on Country Boy Cooking with Marshall with Jesus is always Lord. Y'all make these pickles and I'll see y'all next time.